Chris Duffin here with the CEO of Vacuum Mobility, Brad Cox, and we're working through some internal and external rotation. We did a previous video, which you should check out, where we get into the subscap, and we also discuss why this approach with our VISE technique using both the Vacuum Mobility and the Boomstick products is so unique and basically you can't duplicate it via any other method.
I don't know how you would.
So now we're gonna step into the Pec with it. So
this is gonna be fun.
Walk me through this.
Similar idea as how we work the subscap, but we're gonna target pec minor specifically here, and then the attachment point right in the front of the shoulder. So we're gonna use the ball to work into the external rotators on the back of the shoulder. All right, we're gonna side lie down into that. And you're gonna find a really gnarly spot, all right? And there's a few in here, so you might need to target a few different spots, all right?
Oh yeah.
And you'll know the moment you're up.
Yep.
And then your friend, all right, is going to use the boomstick, and he's going to target into the pec here, right? Looking for that face, okay? So we're going to drive into that. You're going to target a spot, breathe into it, and then you're going to put your arm through internal, external rotation. So we're opening and closing that shoulder. Any overhead motions, and bench, and squat, anything that requires that external rotation of the shoulder, this is a fantastic release for it. This muscle gets locked up on people, they don't even realize it, just because of daily life, sitting at work, computer, and then lastly, target that guy right there. So you're gonna work forward just a little bit, moving more towards the attachment spot. And you let your partner dictate how much pressure you're putting in, right? So I'm going by Chris's facial expressions here.
Or is just to ask.
But you can ask.
Say, hey, let me know when that's in enough.
Is this, how's the pressure feeling on this?
Make sure that you're controlling the end. As you can see, Brad's got his hands down here towards the tip of that because we don't want it popping off of the tissue.
And it's a really common thing, especially if it's tight, and you're holding it up here. It will roll off of that, and that, is much harder to keep the control. So really use the bottom part here. Work your way into that. Apply just as much downward pressure. Go through about 5 reps each spot and just hunt around. You'll know when you're on it. Work your way through it. It doesn't take long and it dramatically improves that internal external rotation. And then you can target just another spot on the back of the shoulder. Do the same thing. So you're targeting pec, but you hit a different spot in the back of the shoulder because there's a few back here. And work your way through that.
Yeah, that feels great tacking that down on the back of the shoulder as well and controlling that position and driving into that. So fantastic.